Welcome back everybody to 31 Days of Horror, and today we're taking a look at 1981's Wolfen. So this is directed by Michael Wadley in his only directorial feature film, although he would do the documentary for Woodstock back in 1970. So this is a crime horror film clocking in at 114 minutes long. Stars the likes of Albert Finney, who I've not really seen in any other kind of horror films, but he was in the same year film Looker, as well as Murder on the Orient Express, Erin Brockovich, and Skyfall. Also got Diane Venora, who was in FX and Heat, Edward James Olmos, who was in Blade Runner, Gregory Hines, who was in Running Scared, and Tom Noonan, who we've already talked about in Late Phases, but he was also in like some Manhunter, RoboCop 2, and alongside Diane Venora in FX and Heat. So, a New York City cop and an expert criminologist trying to solve a series of grisly deaths in which the victims have seemingly been maimed by feral animals discover a sinister connection between the crimes and an old legend. So I continue to enjoy this more and more, which isn't to say its flaws are no less apparent, but its positive elements do shine through a lot more upon each rewatch. The superb score by James Horner, the solid cinematography, restrained use of violence, which isn't to say it's not violent at all, because obviously it is rated an 18, but it could go a lot more exploitative with its violence, but it doesn't. It doesn't reveal that which has committed a series of violent attacks until the opportune moment. Has a great deal of tension and a really good cast, while its worthwhile themes such as man's interaction with nature, mysticism, class war, and urban decay still manage to resonate to this day. So, yeah, overall, a really, really great effort. 4.5 out of 5. Now, despite the title and the poster, this was unfairly lumped in with the likes of An American Werewolf in London and The Howling, two films that I absolutely love, but they're werewolf films. This is not a werewolf film, so don't go into this expecting those kind of elements to transfer over to this film, because they just aren't, to be honest. So yeah, but still a nice release from HMV's premium collection, but like a lot of films in this collection, it is quite an older release. Yeah, 2020 this one, so 5 years. Definitely could do with an upgrade in some regard, quite frankly. But still, I really like these releases from HMV because they did put a genuine effort into trying to make them worth more than just a standard Blu-ray, because that's all that it is really in the main thing. But obviously, we do have the slipcover. We also do have a few art cards as well with the poster on one of them. Then we have a few shots from the film as well. So you're probably wondering why Gregory Hines looks like that, and that is because we see a lot of POV shots from the animal that is attacking these people, and it's done in all kinds of different weird filters and such to make it look like animal vision, which is really well done. And there's Albert Finney himself. And we also get a poster with this release as well, only single-sided, and yeah, but it is on decently thick paper, and it's the alternative, well, of the original poster, you guess you could say. HMV went for a different one, and then it's got the tagline on the top there, which says, "They can hear a cloud pass overhead, the rhythm of your blood. They can track you by yesterday's shadow. They can tear the scream from your throat," which is, yeah, fantastic tagline, to be honest. And then there's also the bottom one there that it says, "There is no defense." So, yeah, really cool poster, that one. And an overall excellent film, 4.5 out of 5. Like I said, has gone up in my estimations over time, especially since now I know what I am getting in for. Whereas originally I thought, oh, it's just going to be another An American Werewolf London or The Howling kind of film, because obviously it's released in the same year as those two films. But yeah, it's generally not, and yeah, it is its own thing, and it's all the better for it, quite frankly. So yeah, like I said, 4.5 out of 5. Well worth seeing if you haven't already. But if you have, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.